They don't love you. They love how you make them feel. And once that stops, you're disposable. You think you're in a relationship. They think they're in control. That's the chilling truth behind narcissistic manipulation. And it's far more common than you think. Narcissists don't show up as villains. They show up as charmers, confident, magnetic, almost too perfect. Because that's the first move in their playbook. Manufacture connection fast. It's called love bombing. They mirror your values, echo your emotions, inflate your ego. Not because they care, but because they're baiting the hook. And once you're in deep, the mask slips. You start to question yourself. Did I overreact? Why do I always feel like the bad guy? That's gaslighting. It's not just lying. It's psychological warfare. They rewrite your reality slowly, methodically, until you're unsure of your own memory, your worth, your identity. Because if they can control your mind, they don't need to control your body. Here's the part no one talks about. You become addicted to them, not because they're good to you, but because they intermittently are. They alternate between validation and cruelty, praise and punishment. It's classic operant conditioning, like a slot machine. And the brain loves unpredictability, so even when it hurts, you chase the high of their approval. That's why you stay. That's why it feels impossible to leave. Over time, something terrifying happens. You stop recognizing yourself. Your opinions soften. Your boundaries dissolve. You become the version of you they tolerate, not the one you used to be. And still, you wonder if it's your fault. It's not. It never was. This is by design. Their need for power depends on your self-doubt. Then comes the discard. After draining you emotionally, financially, mentally, they toss you aside, usually for someone new, someone they've been grooming behind your back. And they act like you never mattered. This isn't a breakup, it's a psychological execution, and it leaves victims questioning their reality, their worth, their sanity. They don't win because they're smarter. They win because they're ruthless. Empathy is your strength, but they weaponize it against you. They exploit the fact that you care, that you want to fix things, that you believe in redemption. They never wanted healing. They wanted obedience. So how do you escape? Stop explaining yourself to someone committed to misunderstanding you. Narcissists don't change through logic. They shift only when control is lost. Go no contact, no texts, no stalking their socials, no closure. You don't need their permission to move on. You don't need their validation to heal. Rebuild your identity, not the one they allowed, the one they silenced. Find the version of you that laughs without looking over your shoulder, that speaks without apology, that exists without fear. If any of this felt familiar, you're not alone. You're not broken. You're not crazy. You were targeted because of your light, not your weakness. And the fact that you're still standing, that's your power. Subscribe if you want to take your power back, because Dark Mirror Psychology will keep exposing the truth, one video at a time.